I was looking for a team I can call home, come up here this last year and contribute to wins pretty much, and just experience a good brotherhood, a good winning culture, and play for something bigger than myself. I want to go play with the guy that was number 17, and he's a great quarterback. I think he's one of the best in the league right now, and I would love to be catching passes from him. I'm ready for that.
60,000 fans at High Noon Stadium hold their breath in unison. The clock ticks down, the tension thick enough to chew on. Keon Coleman lines up across the field, a predator locked on his prey.
But that time Bell won the battle. One-on-one. One-handed catch, Keon Coleman, another touchdown.
The snap, the throw, a spiral cutting through the sky. Coleman explodes off the line, a blur of blue and white. He elevates, defying gravity like a human springboard, reaching for the pigskin with his fingertips that seem to stretch for miles. The defender lunges, but it's too late. Coleman snatches the ball in midair, a gasp rippling through the crowd. Has he secured the touchdown? This is Keon Coleman, the rookie wide receiver rewriting the Bills' playbook. And you're about to witness the story behind the spectacle.
Round 2 of the 2024 NFL Draft is now officially open. The Buffalo Bills are now on the clock.
The Buffalo Bills may have just discarded the conventional rookie expansive receiver playbook out the window. Enter Keon Coleman, a player who defies easy categorization. This 6'3", 213-pound physical marvel isn't content with just catching passes. He attacks the ball with the leaping agility of a high-octane volleyball player, plucking throws out of the air with the confidence of a seasoned veteran. However, his skill set is as diverse as his nickname. Some call him the Cookie Monster for his seemingly insatiable appetite. Pre-game meals are legendary, while others chuckle over his self-proclaimed title, Tiger Wish He Could. Don't be fooled by the playful jab. It all started with a reporter's innocent question about his golf game. Coleman's witty reply, a humble deflection of any Tiger Woods comparisons, has become a source of amusement and a testament to his playful personality.
Yeah, I can grab some of them.
However, Keon Coleman is more than just physical prowess and playful nicknames. There's a swagger surrounding him that transcends the gridiron. His fashion sense is as bold as his on-field persona, boasting a wardrobe that could rival the most stylish celebrities. Interviews with him are peppered with witty remarks and a disarming sense of humor, leaving journalists both informed and entertained. Nevertheless, is Keon Coleman a touchdown machine in the making? A punt return maestro with a hidden sweet tooth? A locker room comedian with a knack for the spectacular catch? The answer? Buckle up, Bills fans, because this seems to be Keon Coleman's era, which promises an unforgettable ride. This video will be your exclusive front row seat where you can witness it all. Let's answer the question once and for all. Just how good is Keon Coleman really? Hailing from Opelousas, Louisiana, a town fraught with challenges, Keon Coleman's story unfolds as a saga of resilience and unwavering family support. Born in 2003 to Raven Savoy, Keon grew up in a close-knit household bustling with 5 siblings. The odds were stacked against him, yet his mother, a steadfast pillar of strength, refused to let his dreams be constrained by their circumstance. While Raven tirelessly secured resources and championed his path, another key figure emerged on the sidelines, Keon's older brother, Kalen. Together, they transformed their backyard into a training ground, with Kalen meticulously honing Keon's skills and fostering his competitive spirit. This family unit, rooted in love and shared dreams, became Keon's anchor as he navigated the complexities of growing up in Opelousas and the competitive world of athletics. Opelousas' notorious crime rates presented an additional hurdle, but Raven, along with the support of the community organization Hope for Opelousas, ensured Keon stayed on the right path. He's had hardships that most kids would struggle with, shared a director at Hope for Opelousas, crediting Raven's relentless efforts. She moved mountains to make sure he never got away. From utilizing community resources to unwavering encouragement, Raven's unwavering support paved the way for Keon's future success. Balancing football and basketball in high school, Keon's desire to play both sports initially hindered his scholarship prospects at his dream school, LSU. However, his undeniable talent couldn't be ignored and caught the eye of scouts. Michigan State saw the potential in the young athlete, and Keon quickly established himself as a receiving leader in his sophomore year. A transfer to Florida State the following year brought him face-to-face with his home state's team LSU. The victory, fueled by Keon's impressive 9 receptions and 122 receiving yards, was a testament to his dedication and a sweet moment shared with his biggest supporter, Raven. Social media posts dedicated to his mother showcased the depth of their bond, a constant reminder of the sacrifices that fueled his journey.
Sports. He was there for education, but the school as a whole did not know anything about his athletics.
Keon Coleman's narrative is more than just a tale of overcoming obstacles. It's a tribute to the enduring love of a family that refused to let dreams falter. Guided by a single and devoted mother and mentored by his cousin, Dallas Cowboys wide receiver CeeDee Lamb as a mentor, Keon steps into the professional stage ready to leave his mark. His high school teacher, dotted with impressive statistics and all-state honors, laid the groundwork for the electrifying plays that would capture the attention of the NFL. Now, let's delve into the college years that further sculpted Keon Coleman's talent and catalyzed his transformation into a rookie sensation that was snapped up by the Buffalo Bills. Fresh off a successful season under head coach Mel Tucker, Michigan State University welcomed Keon Coleman to its storied football program in 2021. The Spartans, known for their bruising ground game and relentless physical identity, were transitioning to a more balanced offensive attack under offensive coordinator Jay Johnson. While the program prided itself on developing a well-rounded attack, the run game remained a cornerstone of their offensive philosophy. Entering this competitive environment as a true freshman, Keon faced stiff competition for playing time amongst a receiving corps boasting established veterans and rising stars.
Thorne escapes trouble.
Let's rewind to a moment in Coleman's freshman year that sent shivers down the spines of Spartans fans. It's a play that foreshadowed the fireworks to come. Facing single coverage against Rutgers, Coleman lines up wide left, a predator sizing up his prey. With a quick stutter step, he fakes a route inside, leaving the defender grasping at air. The quarterback, recognizing the created space, unleashes a high back shoulder fade toward the end zone. This throw demands pinpoint accuracy and exceptional timing from the receiver. Coleman explodes off the line, showcasing his elite vertical and leaping ability. He times his jump to perfection, snatching the ball out of the air as the trailing defender lunges in desperation. This touchdown wasn't just about athleticism. It displayed Coleman's route-running savvy and the understanding of timing, a skill set that would soon have Washington's defense on edge.
Thorne escapes trouble.
The scene opens with a tense 3rd and goal situation against Washington. Michigan State lines up in a double-tight set with Coleman positioned as the outside receiver on the left. His initial stance hints at a slant route towards the middle of the field, but at the snap, Coleman explodes off the line with a sharp stutter step to the outside. This hesitation completely fools the defender, who lunges inside expecting a breaking route. Capitalizing on the created space, Coleman streaks deep down the sideline, leaving the defender scrambling to catch up. The quarterback, recognizing the defender's miscue, unleashes a perfectly timed throw towards the back corner of the end zone. It's a high-risk, high-reward play that demands exceptional trust between quarterback and receiver. Coleman times his route flawlessly, accelerating full speed down the sideline before executing a precise stop-and-drag maneuver near the end zone. This sudden change of direction throws off the trailing defender, allowing Coleman to leap high in the air with outstretched arms. The camera cuts to a slow-motion replay, emphasizing the perfect timing of the throw and the incredible hang time on the ball. Coleman snatches the pigskin out of the air just as he reaches the peak of his jump, securing the touchdown with a triumphant roar. This highlight exemplifies not just his athletic ability, but his route-running savvy, leaping prowess, and the developing chemistry with his quarterback.
You don't see that transition every day. 2nd and 3, Thorne into the end zone. Touchdown!
This play against Wisconsin showcases Keon Coleman's ability to win contested catches in tight spaces. The Spartans line up in a single back formation with Coleman as the flanker on the right. At the snap, he runs a curl route towards the middle of the field, but the defender mirrors his every move. The quarterback throws a high ball towards the end zone. requiring Coleman to outmuscle the defender for possession. Watch closely as Coleman elevates above the defender, using his superior leaping ability and strong hands to snatch the ball at its peak. Despite tight coverage, his concentration and focus allow him to secure the touchdown, leaving the defender grasping at air. This play highlights Coleman's potential as a red zone threat, a player who can overpower defenders and haul in crucial catches.
Thorne going for it all. Back shoulder, caught, touchdown!
Despite the initial excitement surrounding his arrival at Michigan State, Keon Coleman's time with the Spartans ultimately felt like a stepping stone. While he appreciated the opportunity to learn under veteran wide receiver coach Courtney Hawkins, the run-heavy offensive scheme left him feeling unfulfilled. In an interview with the Chosen Ones podcast, Coleman referred to his 2 years at Michigan State as a 2-year sentence, a period of development before returning to the South where he truly felt he belonged. His initial desire to play in the SEC stemmed from a yearning to be more than just a big receiver who relied solely on jump balls. He craved the opportunity to refine his route running and become a well-rounded offensive weapon. While Coach Hawkins, a former 9-year NFL vet, promised to hone these skills, the limited number of passing plays in the Spartans' offense left Coleman wanting more. He saw Michigan State as a chance to sharpen his tools under a respected coach, but ultimately his heart belonged to the wide-open offenses of the SEC or ACC. Despite initial reservations about leaving after just 1 year, Coleman felt a commitment to see out his sentence and improve his production. However, by the end of his freshman season, the desire to return south was undeniable. The allure of a pass-happy offense that would finally utilize his skill set proved too strong to resist. He loved the passionate fan base and the experience of playing in a new environment, but deep down, he knew his future wasn't in the cold of the North. With a heavy heart but a clear vision for his future, Keon Coleman set his sights on a program that would unleash his full potential, a program bathed in the sunshine of the South. The sunshine of Florida must have felt invigorating for Keon Coleman because his arrival at Florida State was marked with an immediate impact. Let's take a look at his first touchdown for the Seminoles.
Down, catch made by Coleman. Keon Coleman, his first touchdown.
Florida State lines up in a trips formation with Coleman as the outermost receiver. At the snap, he sprints deep down the field, utilizing his blazing speed to create separation from the defender. The quarterback recognizes the mismatch and launches a perfectly placed throw towards the end zone. Coleman times his jump to perfection, showcasing his elite vertical ability. He extends his arms high above the trailing defender, snatches the ball out of the air in a display of impressive hand-eye coordination, and secures the touchdown with a celebrity spike. This play, his first in garnet and gold, sent a resounding message. Keon Coleman had arrived, and the fireworks were just beginning.
On third down tonight, there's a slant on first down. Catch made by Coleman. Keon Coleman, his first touchdown.
Florida State lines up in an empty set with Coleman isolated on the left side of the field. Initially, it appears he might run an outside route towards the sideline. However, as the quarterback receives the snap, Coleman executes a deceptive fake in that direction. This hesitation completely disrupts the defender's coverage, leaving him momentarily lost. Seizing this opportunity, Coleman doesn't continue the out route. Instead, he showcases his route running savvy with a sharp cut back towards the middle of the field. This sudden change of direction catches the defender flat-footed, and he's unable to recover in time. The quarterback, likely anticipating Coleman's improvisation, unleashes a perfectly timed throw into the vacated space created by the cutback. Coleman, demonstrating exceptional body control, adjusts his stride in midair to snatch the pass out of the air. He extends his arms high above the trailing defender, showcasing his impressive vertical leap, and secures the touchdown in the end zone. This play exemplifies not just Coleman's athleticism, but also his route-running intelligence and his ability to adapt to the situation on the fly. It's a highlight that speaks volumes about his growing connection with the quarterback, a connection that would continue to produce explosive plays throughout the season.
Looping throw for the end zone, battle, Coleman, touchdown!
Keon Coleman's arrival at Florida State couldn't have been more impactful. In their season opener against the mighty LSU Tigers, Coleman emerged as a star, hauling in an impressive 9 receptions for 122 yards and a staggering 3 touchdowns. His performance was a key factor in the Seminoles' dominant 45-24 victory. Coleman's performances not only secured a crucial win for Florida State, but also sent a clear message to the ACC. A new receiving threat had arrived, and opposing defenses would have their hands full trying to contain him throughout the season.
Travis from the pocket, long looping throw, and that man again.
However, despite a stellar individual season at Florida State, not all was working out for Keon Coleman. Despite his team remaining undefeated, they were snubbed from the playoffs.
TCU and Baylor in 2014 were heartbroken, devastated, and I'm sure there is a lot of anger.
For Florida State, this controversial exclusion from the college football playoff meant that their brilliant run in the tournament meant nothing. The college football playoff, a 4-team tournament that determines the national champion, is the pinnacle of achievement in college football. Missing out on the prestigious event felt like a slap in the face for the Seminoles, a team that had dominated their conference and achieved a perfect record, a feat that hadn't happened for an undefeated Power 5 conference champion since the playoff system's inception in 2014. In an appearance on the RG3 and the Ones podcast, Coleman placed the blame squarely on the shoulders of the Georgia Bulldogs. Had Georgia secured the top spot in the playoffs with a win against Alabama in the SEC championship, the domino effect wouldn't have left Florida State on the outside looking in. The Seminoles, according to Coleman, were fully prepared to put a spear straight through Georgia, a sentiment that spoke volumes about their confidence.
When Georgia lost, it kind of was like somebody gonna have to stand on the table for us to get in.
While the snub itself was a bitter pill to swallow, Coleman acknowledged the realities of the situation. The heartbreaking loss of quarterback Jordan Travis to a season-ending leg injury significantly impacted Florida State's chances. Furthermore, the disappointment of the snub triggered a mass exodus within the team. With 20 players opting out, transferring, or undergoing surgery, the Orange Bowl matchup against Georgia became a mere formality, a far cry from the high-stakes championship battle it could have been.
Getting paid to make those decisions, but we were mad. We got up and left. We were like, ain't nothing else to talk about.
The Seminoles understandably were dejected. They viewed the Orange Bowl as a meaningless extra game, a stark contrast to Georgia's Super Bowl aspirations. Coleman's frustration was palpable, calling the entire situation BS. He, along with the entire Florida State program and its fan base, were left with a sense of injustice, a perfect season robbed of the opportunity to compete for a national title. The memory of the snub would undoubtedly linger, a constant reminder of what could have been for the undefeated Seminoles.
Football playoff, the committee failed college football.
Florida State, however, had unwavering belief in their wide receiver, and Coleman understandably had many admirers of his game, with Florida State coach Mike Norvell generous in his praise. Norvell highlighted Coleman's playmaking ability across various facets of the game, stating, "You got a playmaker that's made plays all over the field, and the respect and appreciation that he's earned through that." Norvell went on to commend Coleman's willingness to expand his skill set. "I mean, he had no punt returns before he came here," Norvell said, "but that was something that we felt he could make a great impact. He was willing and wanted to, and he's recognized as the best all-purpose player here in the ACC. That was really, really neat to see." This recognition as the ACC's best all-purpose player was a testament to Coleman's dedication to his craft and his ability to excel not just as a receiver, but also as a return specialist. Draft day had arrived, and no one expected the Buffalo Bills to select Keon Coleman. However, fate had some other plans for the solidly built wide receiver. The Buffalo Bills entered the 2024 NFL Draft with a glaring hole at wide receiver. The surprising trade of veteran star Stephon Diggs left a void in their offense, a void that threatened their Super Bowl aspirations. While relying on a rookie receiver can be a gamble, the draft presented the only realistic avenue for the Bills to address this pressing need. The first round unfolded with a series of unexpected twists. Despite opportunities to land a receiver early, the Bills surprised some by trading down twice. However, the suspense wouldn't last long. As the second day of the draft commenced, they announced their selection, Keon Coleman, a wide receiver from Florida State University, with the 33rd overall pick.
The Buffalo Bills select Keon.
For the Bills, Keon Coleman represented a perfect fit. He brought a physical presence to the outside receiver position, enhancing their existing offensive weapons. His exceptional ball skills ensured a high floor, while his flashes of speed and elusiveness offered the potential for explosive plays. As the Bills prepared for the upcoming season, the arrival of Keon Coleman injected a wave of optimism into their Super Bowl aspirations. His talent and work ethic were poised to be a major factor in their quest for the Lombardi Trophy. Despite the meteoric rise to fame, Keon Coleman's feet remained firmly planted on the ground. His family, the unwavering source of support throughout his journey, continues to be his rock. This grounding presence is key to Coleman's unwavering self-belief. He thrives on challenges, embracing the unfamiliar environments that professional football throws his way. At a young age, his game sense and maturity are evident, but don't be fooled. Underneath that serious exterior lies a wellspring of humor that surprises and delights those around him. This unique blend of youthful enthusiasm, seasoned wisdom, and infectious humor makes him a perfect fit for the Buffalo Bills locker room. As the team prepares for the upcoming season, one thing's certain: Keon Coleman is an asset that will bring not just talent, but also heart and laughter to the Bills' journey towards glory. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Keon Coleman's journey, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more NFL content.